Now, ordinarily at this time of year, as Christmas festivities draw near, Kibuye Market would be bursting at the seams. Crowds streaming in to stock up on food for Christmas and even the New Year celebrations. This year, however, the scene is markedly different. Only a handful of customers pass through the market. Traders say the soaring cost of living has dampened the festive spirit, leaving many buyers unable to spend as they once did. Business owners at the market spoke to NTV about their struggles. Here's that report by Judith Cherono Omondi.
It is 11 o'clock in the morning when we meet Alice Oguda, a food seller at Kibuye Open Air Market. For decades, Alice has relied on this business to feed her household. At this hour, on a typical day, she tells NTV, she would have sold at least half of her goods and earned a decent return. Today, however, business is sluggish, with only a handful of customers making their way through the market.
Unapata kama mimi nauza waru ni kitu ufai uchukue na uuze iishe. But here you can't finish the goods you purchased today.
Kisumu County and its environs have long been a magnet for merrymakers during the December holidays. At this point in the month, the streets are usually alive with people and vehicles, commerce thriving and optimism in the air. But with barely 6 days to Christmas, there is little of that familiar bustle.
Maisha ni ngumu. Compare na last year, this year is very hard. Things imepanda.
Alice, who has relied on selling cereals and farm produce for decades to support her household, says the cost of sourcing goods has risen sharply. This has forced her to increase prices. For instance, 2 kilograms of potatoes that previously sold for 200 shillings now retail at 250. Jacqueline Omondi says her priority for now is to sell as much as she can and channel the proceeds towards school fees, holding on to the hope of a brighter Christmas next year.
Hii mwezi itakuwa mzuri sana ukilinganisha na last time. Juu tuli expect wateja watakuja wengi compared to last time. So far tujaona wateja, but bado tunawatarajia. Stock unaona kama iko, kila aina ya kuku tuko nayo hapa.
Even supplies have gone down. So that's the challenge that we are having. We have a few days to next year. It will cause us just to go deeply to our pockets or get some money from somewhere else in order to pay our school fees and do the requirements that are needed when the school will be reopened.
For Maurice Omolo, he supplements his diminishing chicken business with small-scale farming of yams and sugarcane to keep putting food on the table for his family. Judith Cherono Omondi, NTV, Kisumu.